All right, so the second type of speech we're going to talk about is a speech of thanks or acceptance. And so most of us, I assume, have seen award shows. So you've seen some terrible acceptance speeches. And that's either because they go on and on and on, or often because the person is just crying so hysterically that they're not coherent. People who use it as a political platform, which we see a lot of in Hollywood, but not always the right time. That's, of course, a debatable point, but traditionally speaking. And so we've also hopefully seen some really great acceptance speeches. One of my favorites is Lin-Manuel Miranda's acceptance speech at the Tony Awards for Hamilton. I believe that it is the speech he won for lyrics, and he reads a sonnet instead of giving a traditional speech, and I just think it's great. There are a couple others that I'm going to have you watch also that are just grand, but you should definitely Google that Lin-Manuel Miranda one. It's on YouTube. So when you give a speech of thanks or acceptance, you want to focus on brevity, humility, and appreciation. Brevity, which you have a time limit, but brevity is important because you don't want to drone on and on. Doing so will provide more opportunity for you to go tangential and not focus on why you're there. And the longer you talk, the less humility you exude. And that's a really important part of acceptance speech. So humility is important because you want to show gratitude for all those who've gotten you where you are. And so appreciation, of course, too. So make sure when you give a speech of thanks or acceptance to thank the committee or people giving you the award, thank the person who nominated you, thank the idea or person for, or recognize or praise the idea or person for whom the award is given, and then recognize the people who were instrumental in getting you there. And then you always want to smile during these. I will tell you that I probably, it's probably seventh grade when I wrote my acceptance speech for my Tony Award for Best Actress in a Broadway musical. And I practiced it all the time. And I thanked a lot of people, my personal drama coach, my family, but then I also thanked the middle school drama teacher who never cast me in a large role because he underestimated me. And that is what gave me the drive to keep pursuing my dream. Now, I'm not sure that's what you should actually say in an acceptance speech. I think that would depend upon you and your persona and how the audience would receive it. Your call. So 2 speeches I would like for you to watch. The first is Tom Hanks' acceptance speech for his Oscar for the film Philadelphia. If you've never seen this film, you really should. It was a groundbreaking film when it came out. Denzel Washington is also in the film. And it's about a man who is suffering from AIDS. And he's played by Tom Hanks and is involved in a lawsuit because of his sexual orientation as well as AIDS. And Tom Hanks' speech is just magnificent. And it's a great balance. It does address an issue, doesn't get political. He holds the line kind of perfectly. And then the other one I'd like for you to watch is Daveed Diggs' acceptance speech at the Tony Awards. He won for his role in Hamilton. He played Marquis de Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson. And it's a great speech. If you're on a roll, then also watch Cuba Gooding Jr.'s acceptance speech for his Academy Award for Jerry Maguire. It is so joyful. You just can barely help but smile watching him. He's so excited. So watch those and notice the emphasis on gratitude and the variety of people that are thanked.